Hi, everyone. My name's Anne-Marie, and today is January the 25th, 2024, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. What are we staring down? Well, we've got a little bit of a cautionary tone. Yesterday, the 5 o'clock auction absolutely decimated the market. You might go, what are you talking about? So this 5-year note that came in at 1 o'clock, 2-year note, not too bad. 5-year note, terrible. It started the market just giving up its gains. So let's talk about what gave the cautionary event. One, the price action lost the close of 2 days prior. And so that high zone, what was that high? Somewhere around 486, it lost that area and then it immediately began to collapse. All right, what's the warning sign today about bullish pressure event? Listen, we need to hold this 484-ish, 485 zone. And if we cannot, it's going to pull the market in further. So if you're saying to yourself, I want to buy a long. If it loses this area at 485, you need to wait because it could be retracing all the way down to 483. Today is going to require a fair bit of patience. All right, I'm going to delete this because I think it's noisy. Not my Keltner. This. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Are we bullish? Yes, we are bullish, but intraday we could turn into quite a bearish formation. And right now I see that bearish formation setting up. So we want to be very careful about that. Levels to watch, you know what they are. I told you buying pressure resumes above 486 and a quarter. All right, taking a look at the cues, doesn't look nearly as bad. However, it could easily rotate over. Now, what's the slope? This is our VWAP band. VWAP ribbon, as it were. What is the slope of this? Well, it's still up. So buyers are going to come in. Yesterday we had a doji, and now the line in the sand is, can we get up and stay up over 426? If we can get up and stay up over 426, buyers are still in absolute control. If we lose the open of the prior day or the close of the day before that, that's this number right here, we have more downward formations. It is bullish. People are going to try and buy that dip. So if you come in here to 424 and it starts lifting and you take it, great. But if you cannot get back up over 426.50, you're going to have to get out. If it loses 424, it can walk all the way back down to 421. If you're looking for bullish action, pull your hands off the mouse until it comes in, because we have rotational motion that easily could end up bearish for us, though these guys are still at the top of that heap. We know Tesla came in terribly, but we'll see how they buy the dip. All right, let's go to the ES. Here we have our formation. Are we under the close of the prior day? The answer there is yes, we are, right? Yes, we are. Are we under the close of the day before that? Yes, we are. Where's the breakout area? I don't think bullish action is going to resume unless we get up over 49.04 and then stay there. Where are the warning signs? Listen, losing the current edge here, little bit of a warning sign. But notice the slope underneath, they're still buying the dip. And if they're still buying the dip, it means that the buyers are going to try and come in anywhere along this trend line. Here's my thought. If you're going intraday long and you buy the edge of this trend line and it doesn't get up over 49.04, all bets are off, and the next lines in the sand are going to be around 48.80 to 48.72. Heavy congestion. All right, that's what we're going to be looking for. Let's take a look at the NQ. Usually very bullish. Doing fairly well. Is it above the close of the prior day? Well, the answer to that is barely above it, but that's still bullish. Okay, so notice they are buying the pullbacks And so where is our line in the sand that says, hey, everything's fine and dandy, just so long as we don't lose 17,585. That's going to be that line in the sand. We start getting wiggly around there, they might get bouncy into 17,552. So watch that, as it could be a really sloshy range. If not, it's headed to 17,460. All right. So bullish above the 17,620-ish area, bearish below 17,550. Oil is doing very nicely. Let's see if they've got the roll properly. Yep, they sure do. Here we are at the top of the range, pretty sideways, but we could have a breakaway because of this price action here that sent us rocketing through the edges. So above 76, it's going to take off and run to the top of the Keltner channel near 80. Okay, so this is very, very bullish. I would imagine that the incumbents don't want this to happen. So we'll see, right? But right now, pullbacks are buy zones, and they are doing very nicely. And the breakout up over 75 is going to be the tail, to be told. If it breaks out here, it should run to 79, but it's really got a ceiling right at about 80. All right, take care, everybody. I'll see you on the platforms.